Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Tyler here, and today we're going to be starting a series working with Electron.js. So let's get into it. Right now, all I have is a folder which basically is in just a random drive, and in the folder we just have an index.js file and a basically blank package.json file. All I did to create that was just type npm init and then -y. So that is all we need right now. So if you want to follow along, make sure you have these files and we can get started. Okay. So first thing we're going to do in this episode is learn how to actually create the app and create a browser window. So let's get started. I'm going to npm install Electron, and that's going to put that in the package.json folder. And while that's installing, I'm going to create a start script so we can actually start our app. And to do that, I'm just going to go inside the package.json and put in here Electron dot, which will run the Electron application. And that is all we need. I can actually clear out this console now. Okay, so I'll actually put it to the right. There we go, perfect. Now, to create an Electron application, we're going to type const. I'm going to use a little bit of destructuring to actually grab app, and that should be it for now. And then we'll say require Electron, and that is just now what we installed with npm. Now, this app is actually what's going to be kind of the state for our application inside of Electron. So if we do app.on, you can see that this is an event listener that listens for tons of things like ready, opening a file, whole bunch of stuff like that. And we're going to wait for app.onReady, and when we do that, we're going to call a function. Now, basically, you don't want to create anything until the application's ready. And again, this app is like the Electron state. It keeps track of all of the things going on in our actual app. So we're going to say create Windows. And this is a function that I haven't created, but let's do that now. Function create Windows. And in here, we're going to create a window for our actual application. And to do that, we'll use a secondary module that comes with Electron, and that is browser window. And as you can see, it's all capital B and capital W for that. Now, all we need for these is, now that we have our browser window and app, we can actually create a window. So to do that, let's just create a constant called win and set it equal to new browser window. And as you can see, it takes in some options, and that is in the form of an object. So I'm going to just create that. And in the options, we can set things like what width we want it to be. And I'm going to say 800 for 800 pixels. We can also set items like height, and we'll say 700. Okay. And we can set things like, is it resizable? And we'll set that to true. By default, it's true, but I'll just keep it like that for now. And when we run this, we can actually do that. So let's do that. Let's do npm start. Missing script start. Did I not create that? I did. Oh, I put that down here. There we go. Yes, start has to be in the actual scripts section. So my bad about that. npm start. And when we run this, we get a application that is 800 by 700 pixels. And to show you that, I'll set this to 1200. And if we run this again, we get it 1200 by 700. Now, if you notice, right now it's showing just a blank page. And let's actually get some HTML in here so we can show you how to interact with the page. So I'm going to create a new file called index.html, and this is a file I want to be rendered inside that window. So I'm going to just make an h1 that says hello from index, and this will say my app. Now, to actually load this page, it's pretty simple. All we have to do is do window dot, and there's a method called load file, which takes in a path of the file to be loaded. And to do that, I'm just going to get the current directory name and concatenate the name of the file. So I'm going to do /index.html. And what you'll see now when we restart the app is if we run this again, we now have our file, and it says hello from index. And that is basically it for creating a browser window and getting the app all set up.